What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's Renebean. Welcome to another episode of Packages from Subscribers. The series I started up so I can show you guys some of the awesome trades that I get to make with a lot of you out there, as well as the random stuff you guys like to send in every so often. With that said, I got 3 packages to go through. I usually like to wait till I have, a few more to make it a little bit of a longer episode, but one of these packages in particular I am so excited about. I got to break into it early, so sit back and relax. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so like I said, I usually like to wait till I have, 5 or 6 packages, whatever comes in, just to make it a little bit longer of an episode. But one of these packages in particular was an amazing deal one of my buddies hooked me up with, and I need to get this opened as soon as I can, because there's some games not only do I want to play, but there's also something that I need to list in there as well. Maybe a few things, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So I got 3 packages here. I really only know kind of what 2 of them are. The other one is just a toss in the dark. The first one here is from Jake's Games in apostrophe ATN at. I'll probably butcher that every time. I think he sent in something maybe before. But he hit me up on Instagram and sent me a picture of this bootleg. And a lot of people have done this where they'll come across bootlegs at Goodwills or yard sales, whatever it may be. And they're like, man, do you need this? Do you want to do a review on it? And of course, if you want to send one in, I will do a review on it, and we will see what it's about. And I don't want to show you his address, but on the front of this, he drew a little controller and it said Bootleg Central and cheers with a beer mug and good luck, because you're going to need luck when it comes to bootlegs. So I can't honestly remember what that bootleg looked like. I knew it looked funky. But let's open this up here, and this will probably be next week's episode of Bootleg Central, which is such a wild show. I don't understand how people watch that stuff, but I love it. I love the bootlegs. One of these days, I'm going to go over all the bootlegs that I got, and it's more than one person should have. Maybe it's just a sick obsession I have. Let's see if I can open this up. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, I remember looking at this thing now. This thing just looks like something. Alright, this is the Games Explosion with 121 games, dear God. Sports games, cartoon games, skill games, racing games, and more. Very eager to see what the more is about. This thing, it's a bootleg, guys. We're going to have to break into it. So look forward to that next week at some time. I'm trying to get back into the routine of 3 videos a week if I can. This will be like 2 videos for this week, and then more. It's just, this holiday season is nuts. I just came back from the post office, and it took me about an hour to get home, which is normally like a 15-20 minute drive just because traffic. It's ridiculous. This next package, I feel bad for this guy right here. He sent in a bunch of stuff for a blue Game Gear to be refurbed, which I did on my last vlog episode. And it just took me a while to get around to it. I had to get some screens, I had to get some more caps, and I finally got to it. And I was scrolling through my Instagram yesterday, found his name, which sometimes is very hard for me to do with all the Instagram messages. So I try to leave one up, that way it'll stay highlighted so I can go back down and look at the names, because I forget very easily. And I found it. I was like, hey man, finally got it done, and I sent it off. I actually mailed it today, or maybe it went yesterday with the pickups, I'm not sure. But he's all like, man, I sent you another box, and he says that he reamed me out in the notes, so we're going to see how bad he hurt me. But I do apologize for that. I try, typically, like if we do a packages episode, I try the next day or the day after, but I think there was just a series of terrible events that led to it taking so long. But he got his gear out yesterday, so as some of you know from that vlog episode, that's what we worked on. But this is from Shredder. Very awesome name. Box is heavy. I'm not sure what is inside. I know the last box he sent me was like a bunch of power adapters and things that I could use, so we're going to find out what this is. I see a note. I'm almost scared to read the note, because let's see here. It says, I shall consume everything, and it's got a picture of the Triforce, and I guess me with this road trip. Oh my lord, let's see how bad this is. Mr. Renebean. Been a while since my last box. Nothing super crazy in this. Some more Xbox demo discs, sweet, which I always love. A few other discs, some wireless controllers, No ports, maybe you have some on hand form, random bootleg and plug and play, along with some random cards for stuff. Send a multi-tap power pack, which are very helpful testing out multiple systems, which is true. The SNES controller was used to fix another controller. Not sure if there's any real issue with cord or buttons. It was working when taken apart. Main thing for you though, main thing for you though, to hell with shitty Wii games. Let's start a shitty Wii. Oh god, not the Wii accessories. I got a Wii accessory collection that's in my shop because I have no room, and oh good god, it's horrible to see. I remember making a reference in one of my videos that they have so many peripherals for the Wii controllers, like they had like a push lawnmower and some other stupid shit. Alright, let's see, it says I've been looking a little buff. You damn right I have. This beard ain't helping. Also, still waiting on the blue Game Gear. I know how forgetful you are, Shredder. And well, you got your Game Gear coming. It's not bubble wrap, but enjoy the stuff, you cheap bastard. That's true. I am as cheap as possible if I can get away with it. Alright, let's see here. What is in this? There ain't no telling. He sends all sorts of randomness. Oh, good God. We got just the cord, like I think that's what he's saying, for the SNES controller, which is actually what you can do is just chop that off and fix this down here, and I mean, I don't know, depending on how bad the damage is, you don't even really have to do that. Excuse me, this stuff's going to go everywhere. I know it is. There is the SNES controller, which looks all crazy. A Hyperkin here. Here we go. Check it out. I don't think I've ever seen a Hyperkin NES controller before. I mean, obviously it's aftermarket, but that's actually kind of neat. I've never seen that. Let's see. It's not bubble wrap, but I can still... This stuff right here, I can use the hell out of it. Oh yeah, these are like Power Player. That's got to be for the bootleg, I guess. Like a Sega Genesis style controller. You can always tell, like, bootleg style ports are like that. Let's see, is that the console itself? Oh, good God. EA Sports, that's just neat looking, actually. God almighty, all the videos that I got to do. He left batteries in there, too, because it powers on. Good man. Because I'm cheap, remember that. Alright, that's a bootleg we're going to have to mess around with. Oh, goodness. My wife comes home and she always sees, like, all this stuff everywhere. I'm like, well, honey, these things happen. Oh, good God. Look at this one. I had bootlegs like this before. It's even got the cartridge that I think you put the batteries in that in the back. But on this one, the joystick's not even moving. I wonder if it's supposed to move. Oh, goodness. The things that we got to do and deal with for the love of gaming. These are some more. Yeah, these are the wireless controllers. Somebody said he didn't have a receiver. I want to say some receivers may work, even if it's not the same, if it'll sync. I could be wrong on that. This is actually pretty neat looking. If you can see on the joysticks, it's transparent. I've never seen one like that. That's actually kind of cool. Mad Cats, which are famous for making that sort of thing. These are the demo discs. Inside we got a blank case with Black for PlayStation 2, which is a very good game, actually, if you've never played it. I prefer the Xbox version, but that is still cool. Some demo disc, which I feel I'm the only person in the world that likes them. Xbox and me hold a very special place together. Dear God, the cords. Oh, to have to go through this and go through all this and figure out what the hell's going on. Cords and AC adapters here, an RF for a Nintendo, all in there. I mean, this is all useful stuff, that's for sure. It's just like I never know what's going to be in these packages. And this is a power brick. Oh, please be NES, because I'm about out of those. No, this is... What is this? What in the world is going on? Oh, this is that multi... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because he said, yeah, for testing multiple consoles. That's actually pretty damn neat. It's got that weird port on the end, but it's got all these different variants on there. I wonder how... voltage-wise, I wonder if can you regulate the... I don't think you would be able to, would you? You can regulate the voltage. That's pretty damn neat, actually. I think I'll leave that plugged in and not have to worry about getting another power pack out. That's cool. Oh yeah. I'll definitely be needing this. Though, I don't know, they got weight to them. The Wii Fit dumbbells. Yeah, that'll get me back in action. God, the shit that they made for the Wii. Alright, dear Lord. And we got a random loose disc of Halo 4. So, right on. Mr. Shredder, I apologize that took so long to get to you, but guess what? You got it coming with the fabulous refurbished by Renebean sticker on there, so you should be a very happy camper. Alright guys, it is time to do the final package, the one that I've been waiting for. So the story behind this one is, I've known this guy for, I don't think of like time, I just think of like subscriber wise, like how many subscribers go, because he was there early on. Very awesome person. Like he would send me messages on Instagram and we just became friends, and we talk pretty damn often. When he finds an awesome score, he'll let me know of some things. If there's some things I know he's after, I'll try to send him some pictures, and we just work out trades, or we might buy off of each other. We always give each other really good deals, and I think that's what's very important with a lot of people. They don't understand that if it's someone that you know that's your friend, don't be a dick. Don't go after the eBay pricing. And there was actually a time where, like, because he would always give me such great deals, you know, and I would always try to undercut everything that I could when I was trying to give it to him. He's like, you're charging less than what he was wanting, I mean, or what he was willing to give. I was like, man, I just don't want you to think that, you know, I'm trying to get one over. And he's like, we got it down to where, well, I don't know, he just kind of names his price and we go from there. So he gave me an offer on this bundle right here. No need to haggle. It was a great deal already. And there's some really good stuff in here, guys. He's one of the very few people, there's probably like 4 or 5 people that I will pay before I receive the product. Typically, like if I do a trade or if I buy something on somebody I don't know, I don't do anything until I get the package here. I open up. I have been burned before. It's at trust level. It's really hard to build with a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of you people can relate. And this was, you know, some bills right here. So let's open this up and see what we got. I'm so excited to have this. This is something that I've been needing for such a long time. And as I've been consolidating, you know, some of my collections, some of my other collections, or some of the other things in my collection are growing. That's kind of how I wanted it to be. Some things I don't need, you know, all these PS2 games versus where I can have, you know, all these Sega games or Super Nintendo games, things like that. I can already see it. This is gonna be awesome. Oh, when you guys see this, you're gonna be like, oh dear Lord, Renebean. Oh, I'm excited. This is gonna be so good in the I'm just gonna pull it out. Let's see here if I can do like a reveal. Oh, good God. This is how bad it is. This is how crazy it's going. Alright, guys. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Check it out, man. I can't remember if he said it had intro. Honestly, I can't remember at all. I don't think it did. Yeah, no inserts. It's just the box, but I am perfectly okay with that because I remember him saying something about that. And the box is all that I needed. It's one, like, I'm only lacking a few boxes for, like, all the consoles that I have for a... I doubt I'll ever get a CDI box or a 3DO box. But hell, I always doubted I'd never get a TurboGrafx box. God, it makes me wonder if there's things in there. I know there's a lot of paper, but I'm always... Y'all people send random stuff everywhere. And like this is, yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't just set the box down. So there's all these little packages here that we got to go through because there are some games, guys. This was a bundle, that's for sure. There is the Turbo controller. Oh, this is sweet. It's got the Turbo manual. Oh, I'm so excited to have this box. And the box is actually in pretty damn good shape. I see a lot of Turbo boxes and they just get beat up. I don't understand it. It's the same with a lot of boxes. So let's see here. Let me close this up. Oh dear Lord, I'm closing it all wrong. The excitement is too much for me to handle because I got this box. I'm so happy to add that to the collection. As you can see, it looks pretty decent. I'm pretty damn happy about that. Look at this fucker. All right, let's see here. Put that off to the side, and then we'll open up the other things in here. Oh Lord, there's some good stuff in here, guys. All right. Oh yeah, I'm adding games to the collection. Like my TurboGrafx collection is gonna go past the double digits and be like 12 games, maybe 12, 13. Honestly, I can't remember. I think I got actually a few loose ones. So let's see what we got. We got sports TV basketball. Hey, a sports game, anything TurboGrafx, I'll take it. And that's, you know, a lot of people ask, like, what am I looking for avidly? Anything Sega, some Super Nintendo, and anything Turbo. That's what I'm after. An N64, I'm, you know, I got hopes to complete that set. If I don't, oh well, but I would like to see how high I can get. Bloody Wolf, very awesome. I had another buddy of mine recommend this to me. He's been getting into Turbo pretty hardcore, and he's like, man, play Bloody Wolf if you get the chance, and now's my chance. Alright, and then we got Pac-Land, very awesome. Another game that I don't have TurboGrafx stuff, man. Let's see, this might be the adapter, and yeah, that's what this is. Oh, goodness. So in here we just got the power cord and the RF switch, which you don't need to see it. You should know, in a sense, what it is. I want to say an NES RF works the same. Hell, I could be wrong, who knows. Let's see. Alright, in here, because there's more games. Two more here. We got JJ and Jeff, very awesome. Deep Blue, very cool. This is cool to, like, I'm telling you, like, how many people have the opportunity to, like, look at, I got Turbo games. Holy shit. And in here, there's another, this is a big package. Oh, this is the Turbo itself. Dear Lord, if I can open this. I forgot, I was like, yeah, well, it does come with the TurboGrafx console if I can find my blade. Oh, yeah, it's even got the cover, and that thing actually looks pretty damn good quality-wise. Holy shit. That looks awesome. So this thing is going to be up for sale. And then we got one more package here, guys. You ready to see it? This is some of the stuff that made this just ultra special. Very ultra special. Alright, so we got Tailspin. Very cool. I didn't realize this was a completely different game. I asked him, I was like, well, if it's any variant between like the NES version. He's like, two different games all together. So I'm probably keeping that for sure. And then, are you ready for this, guys? Airzonk. As some of you know, with the Southeast Game Exchange last year, or this year, I almost bought it, and I'm glad I didn't. So this is awesome right here. The deal he gave me for this, absolutely amazing. He knew that I'm going to sell some of this stuff, recoup my cost, and he's perfectly okay with that. And then that's why I try to give him the best deals that I can whenever I come across things. But guys, stacks of Turbo games. Holy hell. But with that said, guys, that's it. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. I hope to God I'm not. I got a mess to clean up. There'll probably be another packages from subscribers episode, maybe later at the end of this year, and some other things. I got a few things planned that might be a little bit awesome for well, should be awesome. I'm hoping so. So with that said, guys, I hope you all take care and enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you everybody who sent something in. You are awesome. Happy holidays to everybody.